The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Food City.
On this Food City Friday, we always want to welcome Chef JJ to our kitchen because you always bring amazing things. And today you're talking about something that I don't have a whole lot of experience with, and that's Hatch chilies.
Yeah, it's a little known fact for unless you're a real good foodie.
Right.
You really kind of understand it. But you know, it's from southern New Mexico in the Hatch Valley, and that terroir there really makes a great chili. And if you're out from that area, you know, Arizona, New Mexico, I mean, it's a big deal right now.
Right.
People are going nuts.
Oh, I see all kinds of dishes made with it, yes.
And, you know, they have big propane roasters out there. They're putting the chilies in them, putting them in bags. When they seal the bags, it sweats and the skins come off, and they freeze those. And you know, we started carrying those because we really felt like it was a niche for people. We wanted to carry something people wanted. We felt like that was a lot of foodies would want that, so we started carrying those.
So, and when we're preparing those, and you're talking about roasting them, that helps with the cleaning process when you roast them as well.
It sure does, and of course we've got a good, you know, kind of a raw version there of what that chili looks like. They're really long and slender, and I roasted mine on the grill.
Right.
It wasn't really a big deal.
You got one right here.
Yeah, and if you char it and it burns, don't worry about it because you're going to peel it off. You really want that.
You want to blister that skin.
Yeah, if you can see here, it just peels right off when you're done. And if you grab this and twist and pull, you're going to pull the seeds right out. And then you're not going to worry about that part of it. But what they'll do from here is they'll chop it, or they'll store them whole in freezer bags, and then they'll use them throughout the year. So it's something you can get now because you only get it right now.
Right.
And you can savor it the rest of the year by freezing it. And see, that really wasn't that hard at all.
That was really easy. Talk to me about the flavor profile on these.
Yeah, it's kind of a sweet mixed with a good heat. So it's not going to be extremely hot. Even though it makes it hot in the bag, it's not going to be like a habanero or anything. It's going to be more like a jalapeno. It's
not going to attack you. You're going to be able to enjoy it.
And it's got a good flavor, a good earthiness to it, a sweetness to it that people really like, especially when you char them, when you get all those sugars caramelizing in those peppers, and that's when they really become super delicious.
So what's the first recipe you're going to introduce us to here today?
Super simple.
Yeah.
So I've got some onions, and I've got 3 tablespoons of butter, and I've also got some garlic. And what I've done is I've got those simmering, kind of just cooking. And I'm going to add flour to that. It's about 3 tablespoons of flour. And I'm going to add our Hatch green chilies. And this is about 6 chilies, believe it or not.
All of this roasted down.
Yeah, and roast down and chopped up and stored. And you know, the flavor is really like nothing else. I mean, once you get that going, you know, that's super delicious. We're going to cook that down. Once it gets kind of cooked, we're going to add chicken stock.
Okay.
And then we're going to pulse it up, and we're going to use it for a dish here on the second part.
Okay. But, you know, that smells amazing. And roasting, you were talking about caramelizing those sugars and everything. Roasting any kind of vegetable brings out some different flavors in it.
It does. It absolutely does. And, you know, one super thing about like a chili, like a Hatch green chili, is it adds that flavor that everybody wants, that are afraid of heat.
Right.
You know, that flavor that you've got, that little bit of sweetness like you just talked about, and that little bit of pepperiness, that earthiness, and that really sets it off. And that's what makes this one so good, because that terroir, that area, that region that they grow that chili there, it really makes almost a perfect chili.
Oh, and if you wanted to come and buy a bag of these at Food City and roast them yourself, you could actually just put it on your outside grill and just kind of blister them, or on your stovetop as well.
Absolutely. And what I did really is pretty simple. So I got a bag of them, I roasted them on my grill. I didn't put anything on it. It was about a medium-high heat, no oil or anything. And I just kept turning them until they charred all the sides, and then I pulled them off. I put them in bags, whatever bag you want.
Right.
And then you can use a freezer bag, you can use a garbage bag even if you want to, just an unscented, please. But you know, you can store those in those bags, seal it up tight, and what happens is it's going to blister the skin where you've had it, or the skin was blistered. It's going to loosen up and steam off.
Okay.
And that's what makes it so easy. If you don't do that, it's a little harder to get it off.
Maybe a little coarse.
Yeah, a little bit coarse.
And you want to get those seeds out of there as much as you can.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they're not going to hurt you. So if you fall in there, you're good to go. But it does. The more you get out, the more heat you're losing. And plus, when I pulled that out, it had like a little string to it. That's kind of your capsaicin in there. That's the part of the pepper that makes it spicy.
Makes it spicy. All right. We're going to come back here and look at some spicy and non-spicy recipes with Hatch chilies with Chef JJ throughout the show. For everything you've seen here today, you can check it out on foodcity.com.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Food City.